on survivors in this debate. We should centre the experience of survivors and ask what is right for traumatised women. These women are not responsible for what people say on Twitter or on Facebook. These are women and men who are not responsible for those who choose to weaponise every single bit of politics that this country seeks to defend or argue. These are women who are traumatised and have asked through the years that things should change, and over time they have, and we should listen to them now. And if people want to debate the definition of what a man is and a definition of what a woman is, if they want to look at the Equality Act and change it, I am more than happy to be party to that debate. But that is not the argument we're having now. This legislation deals with what is the reality now of what a woman is, what a man is, and, oh my goodness, what abuse and violence are too. And we owe it to them to reflect on that. And on the question of conflation, I've got huge amounts of respect for Andy Whiteman as someone who considers things in great detail, but he makes the point that the words sex and gender no longer are argued in the same way as interchangeable terms that they were at one time, and I gave evidence of that already. And what women need, and what survivor needs, and what the law demands is clarity, not signals, clarity. And Monica talked about the role of rape crisis. From the very time when I was a young woman who began to understand what violence meant against women, I worked with and supported women who were far more courageous than me in establishing women's aid refuges and establishing rape crisis centres. And we had to win the argument that it was right that these services should be provided to women only. And it wasn't an easy argument, but we won it. And we're back there now in this argument if we are not prepared to say, as the Equality Act says, that there is the right to women-only spaces and women-only services, and these will be protected. Rape Crisis Scotland and rape crisis centres at a local level have done immeasurable work to give voice to women, and those voices were heard in this debate. And my contention is that in supporting this small amendment, we are supporting the considered recommendation of a serious committee of this Parliament, and a committee that heard the voices of survivors and insisted that there would be change. It will not change everything, but it will give clarity to the rights of survivors, that they can ask in their most traumatised moment for support for female examination that might make that trauma a little less. And I hope that the colleagues in the chamber will support me in that regard.